Wichita is an elite rarity heavy cruiser from the Eagle Union, and is a part of the Wichita class of heavy cruiser. She's available from heavy and special construction at a timer of 2 hours and 30 minutes, but only after you meet the 12-star rating collections requirement for the Brooklyn-class ships, Brooklyn, Phoenix, and Helena, after which you'll receive Wichita as a reward and unlocker for heavy and special construction. Wichita was launched from the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard on the 16th of November 1937, commissioned on the 16th of February 1939, decommissioned on the 3rd of February 1947, stricken on the 1st of March 1959, and sold for scrap on the 14th of August 1959. Wichita did the usual tasks an American heavy cruiser did in the Second World War. Here are her more interesting exploits. Took part in the San Jacinto Monument and War Relic Museum Memorial Service, carried Rear Admiral Andrew C. Pickens during a Goodwill cruise to South America, served as a training ship for Naval Reserve midshipmen, participated in neutrality patrols around Iceland, participated in Operation Torch, and was hit by a gun stationed on El Hank, penetrating her deck, exploding below, and injuring 14. Was hit by one torpedo during the Battle of Rennell Island, which failed to explode. Shot down multiple torpedo bombers, assisted in the sinking of Chiyoda and Hatsuzuki, and was one of the first major warships to reach Japan. In her character art, drawn by Yumisake Kade, Wichita wears a black lace bra underneath a tight-fitting white with blue trim and gold accents, shoulderless crop top, button-up naval jacket. White with blue trim skirt, white stockings with blue and white striped tops that have black lace garter belts, black and red high-heeled shoes, white and blue dress gloves, and a white officer's coat with 3 rings and gold epaulets that she wears over her shoulders. She also holds a riding crop in her right hand. Her rigging consists of 2 armatures which are attached to her waist. The parts closest to her waist resemble the front end of a ship hull, with some deck being visible underneath them. An anchor hanging off the one to her right, and both sides having smaller single-barreled naval cannons and larger triple-barrel naval cannons, the larger ones having life rafts attached to the sides. In her voice lines, voiced by Nozomi Yamamoto, who also voices Sakoto Nakajima in Girls und Panzer, Yolko in SAO, I-402 in Arpeggio of Blue Steel, Fumiko in Love Live, Rika Josaki in Idolmaster, Rasetsu in Senran Kagura, Shizuka Kamigahira in Yuru Camp, Razia in Grand Blue Fantasy, AR-70, Scorpion Evo 3 and G-28 in Girls Frontline, Estelle in Arknights, Yukino Bijin in Uma Musume, Pardo Fellis in Honkai Impact, and Regulus in Reserve 1999, Wichita is very aggressive in how she conducts herself.
お前が指揮官かい？よし、今日からお前が私の参謀よ。この海を征服するため、力を尽くせ。唯一無二たる海の猛将こそ、この私、ウィチタ様よ。私が手を下せば、空母でも蹂躙してみせる。だから、指揮官よ。お前の力も期待させてもらうわよ。私の夢は、世界征服だ。世界を征服した後？ふん、そんなもの知るか。今更だが、私のわがままに付き合ってくれて、本当は感謝したいものだ。これからも付き合ってあげてもいい、と？さすが私が見つけた指揮官だ。従順の基準たる私の力。味わいな。はっ！雑魚どもが、相手にもならぬわ。魚雷？軟弱軟弱！この巨峰の一射で、解決できない問題などない！
At level 125 with max affinity and enhancements, Wichita has 3,795 HP, 271 firepower, 227 AA, 182 reload, 51 evasion, light armor, 26 speed, 135 accuracy, 70 luck, and consumes 11 oil. Wichita has 2 skills and an AoA, with the skills focusing on buffing firepower, and one of the skills being upgraded when she has her unique augment module, the General Battle Coat, equipped. Wichita's first skill, Artillery Command, Cruisers, at level 10, buffs the firepower of cruisers, presumably light, heavy, and large, in the fleet by plus 15%. This doesn't stack with any other Artillery Command skill of the same nature. Her second skill, Double Gun, is upgraded to Double Gun Wichita when she has her unique augment module, the General's Battle Coat, equipped. At level 10, Wichita gets plus 20% evasion, and when she fires her main guns, there is a 25% chance to fire an extra round, followed by a special barrage. Her AoA looks like this, being procced every 8 times her main gun is fired. It's alright for spread, but it's got a main gun plus 1 and a 30% burn chance, which makes it good for targeting single enemies. The recommended equipment for Wichita is the prototype triple 203mm SKC for the best armor-piercing heavy cruiser gun, the twin 100mm Type 98 Kai HAGM for the best general use auxiliary destroyer gun, the twin 57mm L60 Bofors for the best general use AA gun, the repair toolkit for more survivability and the ability to passively heal, the high perf steering gear for a buff to evasion and the chance to dodge all attacks, and her unique augment module, the General's Battle Coat, to buff her second skill, with it also being able to do a slash attack and gives Wichita plus 25 firepower and plus 20 accuracy. What's nice about Wichita is the amount of damage output she has, especially for an elite rarity heavy cruiser. She has a decently high firepower stat, her first skill buffs the firepower of all cruisers in the fleet, and I believe it affects light, heavy, and large cruisers. Her second skill has a chance to fire a second volley and a barrage, and her AoA has main gun plus 1, as well as the chance to burn. She can also be obtained for free just by getting 12 stars in the Brooklyn class collection. The downsides are her being a glass cannon. Sure, she can dish out damage, but she sure as hell cannot take it back, given that she has light instead of the usual, I believe, medium armor seen on heavy cruisers, as well as low evasion and low HP, meaning that you'll have to have a healer or a shielder to make sure she doesn't die within the first 3 fights. And while you may get her for free when you reach 12 stars for the Brooklyn class, getting to that level requires leveling and limit breaking 3 different ships in return for just 1, which isn't really a great trade-off in my opinion. Medium, low to low priority to build. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Arknights and Girls Frontline videos as well.